That's what mine was broken one time.
All right, we're in the house. We're in the house. On this Saturday.
Day of Sat.
Jay Brook in the house.
What's happening?
And what's his pipe on too? Rob's in the house.
Good afternoon, people.
Okay. Couldn't cut up.
Yeah, we are, bro.
You ready?
The question is, you ready?
I had
you to be the main one.
I had to pick cotton last week. Yeah, plantation.
I've been watching you too.
Yeah,
Inside.
Yeah, I go.
So, can you elaborate on picking cotton?
Yeah, I go pick cotton. Literally, I go pick cotton. But it's paid cotton. Picking cotton though, it ain't no slavery.
No. It's slavery, bro.
Well, yeah, it's slavery, but indentured servitude.
Right.
Indentured servitude. Yeah.
Okay.
It gets them overtime.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
see.
Okay, there it is.
Like I said, I've been watching over while I'm inside the house.
You were looking over the balcony.
Yeah. With a sandwich in my hand and lemonade.
You tell on?
Heck yeah.
This type foolishness.
See?
You on the cap.
Yeah,
I'm being real.
Right
Yeah,
here. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't hold these type of people right here want to tell
Hey, if I'm a household ninja, I'm holding it up.
Yeah, but
That ain't no ninja. That's
Yeah,
Hey,
hold it a little bit longer.
Hold on. I explained it. Because see, here's the thing. I'm gonna do my part and make sure they ain't messing up.
Yeah, but what you doing?
You part of that.
He's part of that, but no, he's a high so.
Yeah, he said y'all.
Yeah, y'all. He light skin.
He likes it, yeah.
I'm a house ninja.
And so you paper bag, you paper sack, bro.
No, he light
All the way, bro.
No, he's
But
light.
see, this is the thing. I told y'all.
I can't stand me.
I told y'all. No, hear me out. I told y'all. I'll make sure you do your due.
I don't need to make sure what I'm doing.
Hey, if you
I
run
need to
away,
make sure
I'm
you
telling.
talk.
Because see, I know if they can't catch you, I'm out in the field. I ain't messing up my gig, man.
We all gonna go down there.
No,
'Cause I'm
I ain't
gonna
going.
find
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
There's gonna be some furniture.
You know what? I'm not gonna have a leash on the hound. I'm gonna let him go out.
And see, I'm be that one say, Master, he didn't do these dishes.
Oh, dishes will be done.
Make sure,
My household chores.
you better make sure your stuff on
I
point.
need that bail.
See, I'll be that ninja tell on you.
You better do 15
Cause I'm on
plus.
your spot.
You better do 15 plus.
Hey man, we just getting the show started. We finna start this.
We're going off hard,
Man,
bro.
okay, well, let me ask you something. And this is hypothetical. Back in the, have y'all seen Antebellum yet?
No, I meant to ask you what was the name of that, man.
Yeah, Antebellum. Yeah, it's good.
Remind me, have you,
It's a plot twist.
yeah.
Check it out.
I'm
But
gonna ask you to text that title to me. I think I saw it, but I wasn't for sure.
man, hypothetically speaking,
Okay.
if you the house Negro,
Oh yeah.
Mouse are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Mouse,
Mm-hmm.
come take care of my needs. Would you call the field?
Oh, will you go? Oh, will you tell up?
Or would you have love?
We going to.
Let's go to the track. Go ahead and answer that. I need you to answer that question. Go ahead and
I did it
make sure.
again. I'm
No,
sorry.
Go ahead, answer that.
Hey.
Go back and answer the question again and put it in Negro 2020 version.
No, you said that. We can't.
We can't.
Oh, wait.
No.
We can't do the Negro.
Okay.
We already know. We already know.
Okay. So just go ahead and put it back in the 1820s version.
Hey, you see what that did to me?
Hey,
I'm sorry, man.
he just said
I'm
you.
sorry.
Don't sweat it out. You're in the 1820 version. What
Turn
would
some
you
air
do?
on, okay?
1600.
Okay, but she said 2020.
No.
I can
I
wait.
see, no, go back to be fair. Go back
Okay.
and answer in the 1820, the 18th century.
I'm really trying to get some
So-
songs here.
Yeah. So, but the question was, would you call a hat, or would you do it yourself, or would you call someone from the field?
She finna get broke off. That's all I'm gonna say. She finna get
Do you want to be whipped?
She finna get broke
Oh, is
off.
whipping involved?
If you didn't do what she asked.
If that's all I gotta do, yeah, she finna get smashed.
Oh, it's supposed to be some toes popping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her mama.
She finna get smashed.
Bruh.
But have you ever
Back about to get blue!
You see what I'm saying?
have you ever heard of well you know what, that's going too far left. This is a Christian show, never mind.
Here he
He's trying to get all
Here he
sensitive.
go. You see what I'm saying, King? Here he go. We on internet radio. We ain't on FM and AM. I ain't trying to be all Mr. Rogers.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, if we talk about weed, so what's the point?
Wait, he talking about blowing Master's wife back out.
Legs up in the air.
Yeah,
But she told me
she's
to.
swinging on some type of sand.
But she told me
Monkeys
to.
all
She
out.
told you to.
Yeah, she said come break me off.
But I promise.
I can't say no.
I promise you.
You
won't.
can, you have a choice.
No, but I'm gonna get hit. So I won't play, so I won't get hit.
But you
No,
can go get someone else to do it. But you can go get
But
somebody
hey,
else.
you know what? In all
You
fairness.
say you,
hey,
if you have a choice, if you'll get somebody from the field or you don't.
Hey, but all
So
fairness.
you have a
all
choice.
fairness. All
Depends on how she
fairness.
look.
All fairness. I ain't messing up my gig, man.
He said, depends on how she
Yeah,
looks.
depending how she
I
look.
don't care how she look. I ain't messing up my good, bro. I can put a bag over here.
Turn out the light. Black candle.
Get that oatmeal bag.
You keep your eyes
Tired
closed.
the bottom.
Wait a minute, you keep your eyes closed.
Lights off.
No, it can't be off if it's 2 o'clock in the day.
My lights, my lids are tight.
You know, boomerang.
Huh?
Can it get a little darker?
Bro,
Just a little
bro,
darker.
bro, I'll put tape on my eyes.
No.
All right, there'll be
Maybe shut up.
Rosewood situation. Soon as you stop, there you go. You don't start crying.
Holla-
Be
holla-
Rosewood going
House
on.
you right?
Yeah.
But what about
Then you
remember
mess up
see the
your
movie
position.
Mandingo?
Uh-huh.
You saw what happened to him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got cooked.
Yeah, he got,
He got
they didn't end
cooked,
too
bro.
well.
Yeah, they pushed him into that big pot.
Well, that was Ken Norton Jr.
It was Ken Norton.
Yeah.
No, it was Ken Norton.
Ken Norton, Big Daddy.
Yeah, that was Daddy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Daddy.
Man, I don't think I'll be able to survive back in them days.
I know I would. I know I would. 'Cause
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah, when Rosewood come up there, he be the main one in the house. You was in the house. Had been you. You was already still.
He be in there eating though. Get him! Get
You know what? But see,
the
here's the
first
thing.
one.
I may be the first one talked to by a lot quick. It was that dark one.
No, but
I
you
saw
was
him
one
when
in
he
the
left the
house
house.
all the whole entire time. You
I
was the
saw
only
when
one
he came in the
here.
house.
He didn't come in the house. You were not supposed to come in the house.
I saw when he came in, and he was there about an hour and a half, and he left.
Wow. You
They
wouldn't
don't
do
take
that, would
him.
you?
Yeah,
Save
he
my
was.
soul.
They
Yes.
still don't take him to get in the cut.
Yeah.
Save my soul, bro. This brother got a big radiator bottle.
Hey, he had to put in, get his,
And
all
it's
this
like
water.
something you put in the radiator, too. Don't that water look like you put in the water
It's
radiator?
really clear. Is that clear?
King said you flush your system.
Yeah.
And the radiator.
Flirt.
You
Got 30 more days.
Yeah.
30.
Flushing.
Flourishing.
He got that one container to be used for a good while, too.
Yeah.
That ain't that milk jug.
Yeah. The actual sweet tea.
Oh, okay.
You finished that off?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
the sweet
family
tea.
is.
The sweet tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drank the whole gallon?
Man, last night, man. Last night we were on the date night,
All righty.
and I took my girl to EG Steakhouse. EG Steakhouse.
Everything grand.
Bruh, and it was grand.
Was it? You heard yourself, dude.
I was in a deep coma last night, bruh. What you talking about?
72 hours?
Huh?
72 hours?
No, they bring the meat to you. They slice it. Different types of steaks. That's the place where meat continue to come. Just keep coming.
Those like 5 with their child, you know.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Bruh, to me they better than that.
No.
and cheap.
And cheaper.
What's your mind? Where they at?
Ain't hushing. I gotta
What it
tell
may
you.
be?
They over in Frisco, right in front of Stonebriar Mall. I'm sorry, off 120.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Very good. Service is very, very
Dude.
good.
He kept it coming.
Mmm.
We talking from rolls to mashed potatoes. Man, they had mashed potatoes, man, with bits of filet mignon in it
Don't do that.
and cheese.
Don't do that.
And I'm the idiot that had left filet mignon on the side.
Bruh.
I said, I don't eat it. Just give me the mashed potato.
You good.
I don't
Did you
want
smell
that.
it?
Man, I smashed so hard, bro.
Why you
Oh, wait. Hey, but here's the funny point. Here's the funny point of the night.
Uh-oh.
We were eating, right? And Roz, she was getting full. And so my man was bringing some more chicken over to give to her. He said, no, I'm done. He said, you full already?
Yeah, just call me out like that. Dude, I look.
Then he said, hold up. He said, I'm going to take this shit back and take it home, baby.
Wow. He gonna do it.
He don't do it.
He gonna take him home.
It was another couple sitting right next to him. Dude was tearing up the steak.
Was he smashing it?
Man, that right hand was moving. You know know what I'm saying? I thought he was swiping a credit card.
No, going that hard?
He going hard, man.
God.
And we sit from, we over here discussing, we talking about other steak places, man. But, dude, that's gonna be our spot right there.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
When you got the steak coming in, and it's fresh from off the grill, and you can taste the seasoning, just that
Oh, yeah,
fresh.
that's good.
And they got some fat on there, man.
That is crazy. Pricey?
It was just $43.
Oh, yeah. That's reasonable. Because I was buffet style kind of sauce.
Oh, it really, yeah, that, because you couldn't go to the salad bar because of the coke,
Right.
right? But any other time you can go up to the salad bar and all that.
Smash.
Yeah, but the other place that we went to, the one you just called out, they're like $50.
Fuck with that.
Yeah, and then we went to a Texas Brazilian, it was about the same price, about $50-something. Yeah. Oh, but this one, man, it was real nice, bro. She had the salmon. I don't do salmon.
What?
Throw it up.
On purpose?
On purpose.
Oh, for real.
Why you like salmon?
It's just too fishy for me, man.
Too fishy.
It just depends
Somebody
on how
cook it right.
it's cooked. That's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
cooked it
They
right.
didn't cook
Know
it
what it
right.
is? I'm still ain't getting no chances. But anyway,
See what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it
You
light.
just can't broaden their eyes.
Bro. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Just can't broaden their surroundings. Just try to introduce you to
I
stuff.
brought it when I got them steaks. Wait, those are the kind of steaks we can't buy at the house.
You gonna have that chicken pie?
Nah, see, we not starting that
Oh, bruh.
foolishness. Nah, we not starting that foolishness.
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Turn the bottom.
You right?
Bottom.
Oh, the bottom, my bad.
Yeah, so we not starting that, John.
Alright.
That's too
We
much.
not starting that?
No, we gonna talk about it.
No.
Because today is Halloween, and tonight we're gonna be doing the Hallelujah treat.
Oh, Jesus.
Who is we?
Me and Jay.
Oh, you just on volunteer
Yeah, Jay
service?
driving, he gonna drive the truck with the praise teams. With the praise dancers on it.
Y'all
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
I ain't never known you charge someone for baptism. I ain't never known you get charged. I thought salvation was free.
No, the salvation part is free.
That's, you dunking people, that shouldn't be
Hey,
free.
hey, gas, maintenance, employees, I might even have to have insurance. I gotta pay for that.
Oh, why? Because in case you hurt your back,
Yeah.
you
In
dunking
case
somebody.
somebody go into the light, I'm trying to pull them back out of the
See,
light.
you did,
No, you say
he
you gonna
be the
keep
one
them down.
that, he,
Say
To the second bubble to the last is when I bring you up. Now, if you hit that last
I
bubble,
can't
I'm
deal
just
with
gonna
that.
roll you out.
Yeah.
It's $250 for the baptism.
But wait a minute, hold up. To what? $2.50?
$250 for the baptism. $75 for communion.
And you'll have a lot of unsaved people.
No. It's gonna be some real
Wait a
wine.
minute, but they do that the same day, so you gonna combine the
Oh,
50
you'll,
and the 75?
oh, you'll have a case?
I'm gonna have a case of wine.
Did you hear him? He said it's gonna be some real wine.
Real wine. You know ain't nobody gonna turn that down. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what you
Ain't nobody gonna turn that real wine down. And if
So
we run out, we have some ripple on the
and
side.
you'll have a glass,
Well,
couple glasses of cake?
not no little cup. We have glasses.
Oh, you'll serve that after
And then we have some
baptism?
Thunderbird. The old school.
So you don't have all the stuff?
Oh, yeah. Ripple,
So you had a
Thunderbird,
bartender
2020.
you'll have a bartender on the stage too?
Huh?
You'll have a bartender on the stage right after baptism?
They'll be right up there with the praise dancers.
I ain't fooling with this.
Trying to tell you, man.
So it's gonna be $325
Bruh,
for
bruh.
salvation. Jesus paid it all.
See
bruh.
that?
Bruh, not salvation. Not salvation. Baptism.
Oh, that's different?
And actually, we ain't calling it baptism.
So you don't say once you get done, once they get done,
See,
you don't
that's the
say.
name of it. We ain't baptizing, we dunking.
Dunking.
Yeah, we
So
dunking.
when,
Not donuts, dunking.
so when they get done, they'll get a t-shirt at the end and say, I mean,
Yeah, Ruby gonna be selling. Ruby Study gonna be there too.
I ain't in
T-shirts.
that. See what I'm saying? How you just throw somebody underneath the first time?
You gotta stay in your clothes, like, we ain't providing no sheet.
You can't do the road?
No.
For $325.
You at least give them a towel.
$275.
Give
Come
them a
on,
towel
bro.
at the end.
$275.
That should be part of the, that should be part of the,
It should be.
I tell you what, if you want that type of break, you better vote for Biden then, because if Trump's still in office, man, I'm jacking prices up.
No.
well, they gonna do that anyway, regardless of
No,
what
the
they're.
Biden game, man, I need, it's gonna be a huge discount Biden.
Well, it should be free if it go.
Yeah.
No, whoa, bro.
Oh,
Slow down.
it should be.
Please, don't use the F word.
It's free to church?
Bro, we ain't in the church, we
Oh,
in
we
the
got
driveway.
gas.
Yeah, we in the driveway, bro, we coming in your driveway.
Okay, let me ask you this. So
Is it for the neighborhood? Or
It's
you
wherever makes points.
if they get discount?
Go in where?
If they go in. Like,
Go in.
I'm finna go in. You know, do
Is it-
they get
No
a discount?
discount, bro. What you mean by going in though?
You know
You
what's
know,
going
we
on.
going in for good?
When they feel the spirit. In the spirit.
No, we ain't got time to wait for the spirit.
You ain't got time to wait.
No, 'cause we got appointments to make.
So they gotta do that on their own.
You get in the spirit when we leave. We got time for that, man. We got appointments lined up, bro. Come on, man. You hurting the business.
How you hurt the business?
If we gotta wait for the spirit, bro,
You gotta get the shot on though.
I'm already in the spirit.
You already
when we
got a
go down.
praise team on
I'm in the spirit.
You got the spirit when the car got swiped.
And yeah, you know it.
See, that's-
Elevate the spirit right there on the spot.
You gonna do PayPal and the Square?
No, bro, cash.
Cash?
You know how brothers are. Come on, man.
Cash money.
We ain't doing no checks, no money orders.
No money on it?
Oh, no, we ain't done money orders. They said make that.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. That's why we going cash.
I ain't know they sell machines for money orders.
$325.
I haven't been to Western Union in years.
No discount.
What you need a discount for, bro? You already got salvation
Jesus
free.
paid it all.
That's the discount part. You got your free salvation. Now you gotta pay for the dunking.
I don't get it. That's not trying.
That ain't no hallelujah.
Yeah, it is. On my end, it is. Yes, it is. Hallelujah. Chic, chic. You know,
What's your coworker say?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree.
y'all, you know what? It's
I ain't gonna
shame.
be for that
Some
charade.
people tear down your vision. You trying to make a way.
Y'all celebrate Halloween?
Yeah, tonight. Halloween shout, bro.
No, for real talk.
Halloween.
What you mean, like, celebrate? Like,
I'll sit on
participate in
my couch.
it?
I'll sit on my couch eating candy.
You talking about
Lights is
participate in
off on the porch,
trick or
bro.
treat?
Yeah.
I'll give them
No.
a scripture. They come to the door.
Yeah, I don't play around.
I'll open the door. Count all joy. And close the door.
Count what joy?
That you ain't getting no candy, but you say, go on now. And if you're over 14, you get a job application.
No.
And I'm out. Bruh, Chick-fil-A. Lowe's. Home Depot. Walmart.
Work.
D-Boy's car wash.
No, not anymore.
Pick a pocket.
Oh my God.
That's only got midgets. I mean,
And see, someone else kind of fed into his little idea of this one side thing.
oh, bruh, you see the commercial, man? I'm getting ready to put a lawsuit on this business, man. It's called Bomb.
No, they put in
It's
place
called
way
Bomb.
before
They
me.
sell socks, bruh.
Socks with an S, not
Ain't gonna be
socks.
no S on mine. One. And then you go back and reorder other socks.
But hold up. But
There you go.
it gotta be socks, cause you just can't
You
sell
get-
one sock.
It'll be
So
socks
like Ross
when
said,
you get the other one,
it'll
bruh.
be sock.
It'll be sock when you buy the first one. Then we get the second one and you order it and you pay for shipping and handling too as well.
Okay,
And hold on,
You ain't
hold
gonna
on.
take nothing.
And then we,
see what I'm
what?
saying?
Why they gotta pay for everything?
Why y'all always trying to get freebies, man?
Okay, so
I'm trying to
the
make a living
situation
here.
came up with, someone asked him,
You see what I mean?
how,
King?
okay, if you have a handicap,
It's like, oh,
you
so
know,
look
some-
up a handout.
so you have someone that is,
They don't have a prostrated leg.
disabled.
We'll send the leg,
so
we'll
that's
send
what
the
I'm
leg
saying,
with the
so
sock.
the question was, if I only had one leg,
We'll
why I
send
have
the
to pay
leg
for
with
two
the
pair of
sock,
shoes?
bruh.
So the question was, if I have one leg, why I have to buy two pair of shoes?
Because I'm gonna get you another leg. You're gonna pay for the leg too. Make sure you get the right one. You look
Wait a
funny
minute,
with
but
two right
if I
feet.
have one leg, why am I have to pay for two pair of
You
socks?
wanna walk right, don't you?
But I don't have the other leg, so why I'm
You be
paying for two
balanced.
pair of socks?
Be balanced out. You be balanced out.
Balance out on what? two
If you
socks?
messed up, you only got one
So I'm
leg
a
and one
double,
sock.
so on my, with that one foot I have, I'm a double up. Some socks with
It
the
might
toe.
get cold one night.
Oh God.
See what I'm saying? Why I have to buy two pair if I only have
Why
one
y'all
leg?
trying to get freebies?
That doesn't make any sense.
See, that's why my man sit on barbershop. You see why? Everybody's trying to get some free haircuts. Why you can't have no business around here. Everybody's trying to shank you for your business.
I ain't fucking with you.
That's what ninjas do though.
They do.
You
So what the
see?
pose looking like?
Huh?
And you kept up with the pose, what the pose looking like?
It said a slight edge on the bottom though. But let's do this real quick. We'll go to a quick track and then we'll come back and talk about it. I gotta get my praise break set up. Oh Lord. Daryl Coley, y'all. And this Tuesday, it's gonna be real.
We'll see. We'll see. Have you voted?
Nope. What up to you on KB Radio? Hey, I got a piece, man. We're dealing with the voting because the third, is the last big vote. But I picked out Ricky Smiley, man, and he had this guy that played in between the show. now he's saying that this dude here has put more judges in position more than any other president except for Jimmy Carter. And every judge he put on a stand is not one black. So now it's to the point, it is deeper than what it is dealing with just the 4 years. Because you got some old heads in Congress, I'm wondering how they still in there. And they've been there for years. And so now, I'm believing this is a very, very important election coming up this Tuesday. It's been record number setting, man. These people going out voting this time. And we can't say it's all Democrat, we can't say it's all Republican, but we know it's a lot of people, man, voting more than ever. And so this is why a lot of people, myself included, pushing people to get out and vote. I mean, we had some poets that wasn't registered. And I'm like, you gotta get registered. You know, and here's the other thing. I've seen this on Facebook. You got some that say things about Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that. And then you got some saying Joe Biden this, Joe Biden that. I'm still saying you're not going to find a perfect politician. Everybody got something in the closet. Clinton had something. I didn't agree with everything with Obama. What's y'all take?
You know how I feel about it.
You said a powerful thing. You said the president picked who he wanted in office.
And judge.
Your vote didn't count.
Say
That means
again,
you
sir.
telling me your vote didn't matter.
Mhm.
So when y'all voted, all he did was just, okay, I'm gonna take him out of office, I'm gonna take him out of the way, and I'm gonna refeed him with who I want.
But if I'm correct, when the president changes, they still judges.
Say it again.
When the president, every president changes, the judges they put in place, they're still there.
Not all the time.
Okay.
Just like now, we have
So
judges.
they can't remove
It
them.
can't, well, you gotta think about even during this time, you have a lot of judges is up for the election. So if I use Texas because it's the state we are in, if Texas flipped, those judges are gone. You know, so whoever, if we vote, say majority of people, if they will vote Democrat or whatever, so those current judges, district, federal, whoever, if they on the bench, and if it flips, whatever, they're gone.
So it's still to the point that when the president is up for re-election, and the judges, these judges, we see the little signs, and those are probably most likely the ones he put in place. They still can be.
It runs during their presidential time.
So it's just like Attorney General then.
Well, Attorney General.
When you change Attorney General, everybody he put in place, if he leaves the office and the next one comes in, they can be removed.
It's during the election time, yes, it's a possibility, but he puts in place appellate, supreme, he does that. So whoever we, as meaning we as people, vote during that time. So you gotta think about it, we put someone in office that is a certain way, expect those appellate judges gonna be the same way, because they don't think the same way.
Yeah.
So it's not saying that our vote didn't, our vote didn't count because we didn't vote for someone who we wanted to be head of this country. So if we have someone like we have now, just think about, he's gonna pick somebody in appellate Supreme Court that's gonna think the same way. So we don't get the same results. Therefore, yeah, if you
So
voted, okay, I voted because now I can't just vote by myself and think it's gonna work. It's gonna take everybody.
Yeah. So even like King just said, even if you vote and then say he wins, our vote didn't count. But I guess the issue part of it is we went out and voted.
We did.
But
But
if you
that's
got
gonna take
somebody who
everyone.
don't vote and they're complaining, then
Can't complain.
you should have got out there and voted. I'm
But
saying-
I don't understand, because last time I voted was with Hillary and Trump. And come to find out, he should have lost,
by
but
popular
he-
votes,
but he won.
by
Electoral college.
Yeah.
That's what
So-
they need to get rid of.
What was the point?
Yeah, we need to get rid of that part.
That needs to be the
From
electoral
my
college. needs to be-
understanding, he won by image. It was what the world needed at the time for a face that they can be seen and they can be recognized for.
So again,
When it comes to presidents, they it's a hand select. It's all about how much can that person campaign. back into the U.S. as far as currency,
Okay.
since the dollar don't make sense.
Mhm.
So it's like stock and bonds.
Right.
If I got 5 people running, and that one person come up with enough money, currency, to put back into the government, he is number 2, number 1, number 2, number 3 pick for me to be ran as president, right?
Mhm.
So it lets me know that he's a yes man.
So let me
Yeah,
ask
he
this.
did, but
let me
he
ask
really
this.
didn't have, if people really look at it and got a better, perspective and really search his background, he didn't bring no money, he was broke. You know, so he had, just because you're on the scope thing saying you have it, but he still had loans
But they
scattered everywhere.
But see, nobody knew
Obama?
that.
No, I'm talking about what we have now.
Oh, what we have now?
45, the idiot.
Oh, okay.
God.
But that was the thing, though. Think about Trump. If you think about it so long, and you say, okay, why did they put him?
Mhm.
Because they thought that he was gonna bring a better economy.
I don't think that was the easy. It didn't have nothing to do with that. It was like,
That's what's
it's
Oh,
like
it is,
saying,
but that's what they
it's
did.
like saying, okay, you think about kids that's 5 to 10. You seen a black man. You turn back around, you seen somebody that never could run this country. You know what I'm saying? Now, business mind, yes, but you see kids looking at this and they don't know this man.
Yeah.
But they, you know, we tell them, oh, he had the Trump Tower, and he was a businessman, and so a person would say, okay, now I can be a businessman and be a president?
But see,
Yeah.
they didn't really listen to Hillary then, because she said several times how many times he's bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't pay attention to that. And as of today, money-wise, for campaigning, Bynum is out,
Campaign with
Well,
money.
outfund him.
I funded it, man.
That's what I'm looking for, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they said his funding is hurting this year.
Right.
That's why you don't see that many commercials. But you're seeing tons from
Yeah.
Joe. And my thing is too, and Joe even said it. He said, I'm not parading over the polls saying I'm this. He said, because Hillary was that too, and look what happened. So Joe is definitely letting you know he ain't hurrahing over the polls. Tuesday, what he's concerned about, you know, and
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
What's the job of the president? And why do we vote for a president, and what are we expecting from a president?
my understanding of having the president is one who represents the country. It's the one who is like the ambassador of the U.S. Even though he's not, you got the Congress and Senate, they all doing that. But he does bring up, when he can't make campaign, he brings up what he's gonna bring to the table to do for the country. But now, let it be known, when he does that, he has to present it to Congress, to the House, to the Senate, to get approved. Remember when Obama won the first term, the House Speaker at that time said it very clearly,
Thank you, yeah.
I will not and he will not do everything he wants to go forward.
Right.
And actually, to be honest with you, that really opened up the door of where racism really got, the Band-Aid got taken off. Because when Obama took office, that's when you really start seeing people being exposed. Whether up in Washington or at your local church. Because, I mean, I'm seeing church folks calling him everything but the N-word.
Well, they say the N-word at the house.
Well, I'm saying on, like, on Facebook and all that. I know they're doing it at the house.
And the
Okay, because even, like I said, I had people unfriend me because my point of views. Now, I didn't say you was ignorant, I didn't say you was stupid because of who you believed in, but you're doing this at me, and then you're telling me, well, other people told me unfriend you. Well, that means we were never friends then. And so the other thing too is, if we saying, we yelling out, I'm a Christian, quoting these scriptures and all that, and then this man gets in office of another color, and then you start voicing your opinion the way this is, dude, to me, your Christianity, and I'm not the one to judge, but to me, your Christianity just left out the door.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
When you got youth seeing these adults saying these things, well, I thought he was a Christian.
I get you.
I mean, because it ain't just with Obama, man. You got racism behind the pulpit as well. So, I mean, if you're going to hit the whole thing.
I get you.
Yeah. And so, my thing is, and I understand where you're coming from, Jay. Don't get me wrong, man. I just have to exercise the vote that I have the privilege of voting. I have to do that because there are people that die for us to do this. They
Okay,
put their
now-
lives on the line.
Now, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
And I'm just asking. Because Jesus Christ died for us too.
Mm-hmm.
But we still do what we want to do.
True.
And do what we don't do.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's just
It's my same thing.
this is my opinion.
Exactly.
It's kind of like a cop out. Because, like I said, Jesus Christ died for you too, and he died for your soul.
Now, I'll add on to that, because even the guy that was saying I was stupid or I was dumb voted for Obama, and I came back after and said, dude, I voted for Bush. So what does that tell you? I'm not a 100% Democrat. I'm not a 100% Republican. I'm going to listen to see whose value, and I think I heard Rod say this one time, whose value and what they're offering fits me, and I agree with. Okay? So no, I use that part as in the 60s what they did for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now they did open the door for me to do that. But just because they did that don't mean I'm gonna always be on one side of the ticket. No, I want to hear both sides.
Well, my thing on it, and y'all say that, like, they died for us to vote. Ever since they died for us to vote, have we ever won our vote? So they never died for our vote.
No, because you two
get what
have,
I'm saying?
yeah,
gotta
I get
look
what
at
you're
that.
saying, and because we have too much other suppression, you have too many loopholes to give them room to suppress other things for us.
Okay.
Put
You
hardship.
I'm saying something now, let me say this.
That's the whole
That
point.
still means that
That's the whole point.
your vote don't count.
A loophole.
You see
get what I'm
that?
saying?
You
So
see
that's
that?
what
What's
I'm
the what's the electoral?
Electoral
college.
Okay. If that's who really decides who it is that goes in office, then this is what I said would have been he won. Well, if y'all did that and he won, and we voted, and she won the popular vote, but she still lost, then what is the purpose of us voting? When you have them that control the whole thing.
So they didn't want another Queen Elizabeth.
But see,
That's
that
the
was
thing.
another sect. Yeah, but
You
that
know
was
what I'm
another sect that was placed back in
Back in the game.
They never
back
took
in the
it out.
game. Exactly. Then I also, something I just learned, I didn't know that every procedural process that the blacks had to go through to vote. You know, they had to pay fees, they had to take a test. I didn't know all of that. They had to go through all that to vote. Then you actually heard a president back in those days say, I don't want everybody to vote. Basically, also, to be honest with you, with the guy on the radio, he said, they're saying the same thing today, but in a different way. They're trying to fix up the Governor Abbott. He wanted the drop-offs at one location. They want to try to redo rezoning. Why? You know, if the vote don't matter, if it don't count,
That's what you're saying.
why y'all doing all this? Exactly. Why y'all doing all this?
Why we the only United States home place that vote? Why everybody just select their king from, like, your generation?
Whatever.
Because most of us
That's
are.
even more dangerous,
because-
too.
Yeah, it is, but we're more of a democracy. If you go to other countries, and that's why it's different.
But
But
are we
other
really
countries are
democracy?
now starting to vote their people in.
But are we really a democracy?
Not when you have suppression.
Well, again, that's,
You
that's
know,
what
so,
I'm saying.
I mean, this is where we are. And it's, as long as
No,
there's
this-
always loopholes, you don't always have a
This is
problem.
what we put up with.
And you alone, you will have
Because,
people that-
because a democracy is
Stupid
supposed to be
mentalities.
a people-run government, not government run.
But you ain't gonna have that when you got these rich people in places.
What it is, and I learned this last night, in my research. It's rich people in place, but at the end of the day, they don't want to stop the currency of dollar.
No.
If they put the wrong person in power,
They will.
Stop it.
this turn up. Anything that do with technology. That means that all business will be shut down. We have machines running. We have machines teaching our kids.
Yeah.
We have, what happens to that? That means that we sitting at home, we can't spend the dollar. That means currency is gone.
And that's another reason why they didn't like Obama, because he came in and he was messing with the pockets, right, dealing with the medical.
Right.
And if you notice when Bush was in office, gas prices were almost $5 a gallon because of Bush, they were more for the oil.
Deregulated.
Exactly. As soon as Obama took place, and this is the other thing I hit the people that didn't like Obama in office. You know, they were like, well, he's done, he don't know what he's doing. We messed up having him out here. But you saying all these things, but I don't see you complaining that the gas tank filling up when it was $1.50.
But you gotta understand why I was in office. That's because the government took over the supply and demand. It was only two gas stations, two main gas companies around, Exxon, Shell.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So all it was is we polluted the water, and we We bought out Exxon. Turn around, you got shells. Number one, you know, Bush started it. Obama could do nothing but continue. Like you say, the drug. All he did was gonna take over the opium and all that.
And to add on
That-
what
that
Obama
turned-
did, to add on what you're saying, because remember when Bush got ready to leave office, and we were going through that, I said it was a recession with the banks, the Wall Street, with the automobile, how he was giving out the money to them. And then when Obama came into office, he let them know, y'all gotta pay that back. See, Bush wasn't going, if he couldn't do it, it was the second term. But if he could be in third, he wasn't gonna let them pay it back. And that's when we had that,
Cause he wasn't gonna make no money.
that's when they had uprising of foreclosures on houses. Was it Countrywide and all that?
Right,
Yeah. And so now when Obama came in, Obama had to clean up all that mess that Bush left. Now this is what really is cracking me up. They're saying that, idiot that's in the House right now, that they saved and bettered the economy. No, dude, you inherited it. And that's what Joe Biden was saying. You inherit what was already set. Because by me being into the stock and all that, when Bush left office, Dow Jones was at a 8 to 9% at the time, 8.9, 8, whatever it was. And then unemployment was like a 12 or 13, close to 15%. Wow. When Obama left office, Dow Jones was at 21. 21 point whatever. Unemployment rate was at 3%. And this joke will come in and say he helped out the economy?
Yeah.
You inherited, boo. And Bill Clinton said the same thing. When he took over, he cleaned up. When Bush came in office, he said, dude, you inherited what I had. Because Clinton left in the black. Obama left in the black. Now, Daddy Bush, red. Junior, red. This dude here, he inherited. Now you're going to say, well, I did this, I did that. You didn't do nothing. I got you. Yeah, I agree. Then to sit up and say, I did more for blacks. And more black college for anything. Man, you ain't drop a dime on the South Pole Cliff.
He was a yes man. That's what we call a yes man.
Yeah.
He didn't care what went on. As long as I'm the face of America, I don't care what you want guns passed, I got you. You want this passed, I got you. You know, and like now they say before election he came up with this Vina, whatever it's called, where he put more money back into the neighborhoods of the black people. Why did you come out with this and start spreading this a couple of months before election? Like that's
all
gonna
of a
get
sudden.
All of us to come back around after you just said on live TV, y'all hold back. You know?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Me and King were talking earlier. It's just like when they went from, you talking about democracy, when we went from analog to digital. They just did it. They didn't ask or we voted on it. They just did it. So like I say, this is not really a democracy. Because they're going to do what they want to do, regardless if we have say so or not.
But they still have to vote on it.
No.
Well, I'm saying, no, not
They'll
us,
vote in the
but
House
I'm
and
saying
all
your
that,
house
but
and
not
city.
the country.
You have right, it's still, now, today, you have a power struggle. If one side vote against the other, who's gonna say what? Who's gonna dictate more? So if you still don't set your house and senate like how we say it should be, you still won't have anything going on. Because if your senate saying, okay, your digital thing, this is what we pushing for, but your house said, no, we not. Well, let's take a vote.
They did.
Okay,
They
but I'm
did,
saying,
yeah, but
they
we-
did, no, but it's not to us, so we have to be
Why
careful
not
who
to
we
us?
put, because we have to be careful who we put in those houses and senate.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let me add on to that though. When you have, like I said, if you have a Republican or Democrat president, but then the opposite party holds the majority of the seats, opposite of the president, it's not gonna flow. It's gonna always bump heads. But if you ever get a Democrat president and Democrats have the majority of the seats, that's how it's going. Well, we're seeing it right now.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because
I
old
get you.
girl for the Supreme Court, they made it very clear Democrats can't stop it because we hold the majority of the seats. So it's, to me, I could go with you both are saying, but I also go vision-wise. If you use the terminology of vision, if you got the president got a vision, but then if you got majority of the opposite from him, his party, his vision is not going to go forward. It's going to be a battle.
But they'll never let that happen.
They won't let it happen.
They would never. I don't care if we all went out and said, okay, I'm gonna give every household $100,000 go for We all did. That will prove a point to us. That will prove a point to the world. Who make the decision? Or if everybody go for the Republican, and then there's some Democrats that win. That will make the decision. Because at the end of the day, doing research, you learn what the United States is. What controls the United States? It's not the House, it's not the Senate, it's not none of it.
Yeah.
It's about supply and demand. You know, when you start learning that it's about supply and demand out here, because to this day, like right now, our technology is up where we don't need gas. We don't need none of that. We can all go solar. We can drive electric cars. You know, they came up with that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you got solar panels.
But,
houses now.
but you look at that. The only reason why we won't save our world is because at the end of the day, it takes away the dollar. The dollar is what keeps us afloat. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It ain't the votes. It ain't nothing else. It's the dollar. You know, how did we come up with our dollar? A stock bond that was $10 billion. They pass it to the FBI. FBI take it to the bank and turn it into $10 billion. A piece of paper. So when you look at that, at the end of the day, what is our world? It's not ran on these elections. It's not ran on none of that. It's ran on the dollar. How much money can this person come up with? Because we was all broke. I don't think we'll be voting for nothing. You get what I'm saying? We be sitting out here trying to figure out who can get the most meat, who can stack up the most product. You know what I'm saying? So I look at that every day and say, okay, understand, you know, our people fought for us to vote. But our vote never counted. If you look at today, it never counted.
Okay.
Now, only votes that I see that counts is our community votes. If I live in DeSoto, I'm gonna put that judge in order. I'm gonna put that, you know, that's what counts. Because that's when my child goes to jail, you want to be that judge that's a Democrat, not in the House. Because at the end of the day, them bills don't pass for us.
Right.
We don't go that deep into it. We just hear about it and it affects us. It affects our lives.
I mean, on the cool, and this is just me and my thought process. I don't care what president has been in office. I've still had to do what I need to do to survive. There has never been a benevolent white man that's come in office that had a black agenda, or to even help a black agenda.
And that's why I disagree with
And
people.
you see how fast they pulled them out.
But that's why I disagree
And it
with people
take
say,
long at all.
when people say Obama didn't do anything for the black people. He couldn't do anything for just the black people. Because if he's a president, he got to represent.
That's true.
The
nation.
nation.
See,
Yeah.
and
But see, he also had some pushback, because when you have the Senate just one way or a House one way, you're not going to succeed.
Yeah.
If everything comes on the table and it's already dead on arrival, it's not going to work.
My whole thing is, and this is just me, like you know, the research stuff I've been doing, this whole country was geared off of divide and conquer. Think about it. We got Republican versus Democrat. We do that every 4 years. It's a cycle. I don't see why people can't, but anyway.
It's more than 4.
Then now we have this masked versus unmasked. We're going against that. We got blood against crip. We got abortion against pro-right. They created freaking division to keep us.
And even in the religious sector, it's division.
Yeah.
You know, it's like what you were just saying. You got this, and it's a trip. We got so much division in this country. Yet we call ourselves united, and we're not united. We haven't been united since they.
Ever.
Now back on the money thing. Now they poured some of that money into the picket pocket. I'm telling you, man.
We had a good
We
conversation.
could really do some things. We could change the community. We could really help the community.
All right.
Well, we need to learn how to come up with that stock and bond piece of paper that we can
say
send
stock?
to stock and
No,
bond.
say the word right.
See, look at he's on stock. He's trying to slide in there. No, stock and bond. We need to figure out how can we get us a stock and
We're
bond.
gonna go to the track, y'all. This is Gospel Flashback Commission. Ordinary just won't do.
Put it in the pickle pocket.
So how I came up on this
House. Outhouse. Round the house.
Cowboys play tomorrow. Play against Philly.
Man.
I think it's they play Monday or tomorrow night.
Sunday, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh, late version.
Yeah.
Man, I done got so.
Disappointed.
Bruh, what's up with Mike McCarthy? He don't move. He don't say nothing. He don't do nurturing. Absolutely nurturing. He don't, bruh, I'm puzzled.
history, man, I've seen quite a few coaches like that.
I'd rather have Jason Garrett trapping.
Yeah, but you ain't Tom Landry, you know.
You can get in your chest though.
But he wouldn't do it on camera.
So we thought.
From the history I've seen, I always seen him sitting on the sideline.
Was all closed.
Now, Jimmy Johnson was at the top of the feet.
Yeah.
Top of the feet.
He
He
got
got
chest.
right in on the camera. He didn't care if he was on camera or not.
Yeah.
You know, John Madden, he got in the chest.
Yeah, he got in your chest.
You know, I'm trying to think of another coach.
What's up with the defense?
Well, you say what's up with the defense, I say what's up with the offense as well.
Line.
Well, the
They
line.
hurt.
Okay, defense, man, let's go defense real quick. What bothers me, one of the things that bothers me with the defense, when they get back there to the, what's up, Alicia? When they get back there to the quarterback, you see the man getting ready to throw. You're not even lifting your hands up to jump, at least try to block it. You ain't doing that. They ain't wrapping up tight.
They hit. They got tackled.
They tagging. Yeah, because I've seen them wrap up and they still get out. You ain't wrapping up tight.
Ole.
Corners getting beat.
Who is Diggs? Diggs.
Diggs.
He one of them
He
cornerbacks.
ain't dig himself back where he came from.
Bruh.
But see, I'ma still say it's coaching and it's the players. Because Chris Arnold said something interesting. He was talking about why the players didn't come to Dalton's defense when he hit the
He's
cheap
still
shot. Chris Arnold?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a fan.
I didn't know that. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And one guy was saying, man, they ain't gonna defend the quarterback. They ain't going up against the other team, you know, and show, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris said, you can't blame them. They're confused right now. He said, how they confused? You just saw your quarterback go down. You literally saw his ankle broke. His
The rest
foot.
of the season.
Yeah, but you saw it.
Yeah.
Then this dude get hit with concussion. They don't know how to react right now.
Who believe it?
He said, then you gotta look at it too. The type of players we have today are young heads. Now, if they've been to Charles Haley, Russell Maryland, Michael Irvin, them guys, it'd have been a brawl on the field. You know, remember that old boy when Terrell Owens did the star thing?
Oh yeah, George Key went and hit. Yeah.
Try to knock the stars out of him. Yeah. But you notice Owens didn't go back to the big star. He went over to the little star.
in the helmet in the end zone.
Yeah, he knew if he went to the big star. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what's missing.
The
The
dog.
Cowboys. Well, like Randy Galloway said, we need some thugs on the team.
Is he still on the radio?
No.
Okay.
He retired. But he said we need some thugs.
Yeah.
Thuggery.
Thug it up.
Thuggery.
Yeah.
He said there needs to be some people getting pimp slapped on the field.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
We ain't got nobody with no dog in them, man.
When you had Jimmy Johnson, you had dogs.
Yeah, him and dog.
You had dogs, man.
Not only did they bark, but they bite, they bit too. Big time.
No, we talking pit
On
bull.
and off the field.
Pit bull bite.
On and off the field.
Yeah. So, man, I look at it this way, too. You looking at a man first year rookie team trying to put his system in as well. They should have got rid of old boy that was the defensive coordinator.
Yes.
They should have got rid of him. And they even showed him and said, this is what's missing from the Cowboys. I mean, if you would have kept old boy Moore, you should have kept that brother.
Yeah. From Seattle, we got Seattle. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's not even.
Really?
Yeah, nobody picked him up.
So he on cap,
Probably.
Yeah, he didn't run on the couch with cereal poured on.
and the wife doing the
She
budget.
doing the money.
That sounds broke.
The little girl.
She said it's out,
His
bro.
granddaughter come up, pour cereal, put some Cheerios on the speed.
Put the shit on top.
It's on like,
Boy,
Just
walk
pour it
off.
in.
he probably trying to figure out what he gonna do, budget wise.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
But she trying to figure out.
The dog
No,
gonna
she
be
probably
back?
trying to figure out she don't put him out.
That's cold.
That's what she over
What's up,
there.
Cornelius?
Every time she open that checkbook and pass out, she, I gotta put him out of here.
God is due. Now, you have nothing coming through.
Baby, you got to go.
Matter of fact, let me use the luggage. This stuff is gonna be on
You use the luggage.
outside.
So is dog gonna be back this week?
Who?
Dog.
They say he's upgraded. So maybe a possibility.
Upgrade?
Now, rumor has
Wait a minute, upgraded?
Upgrade from
But he can think now.
No, he can see.
See?
It's still fuzzy. It's
Still
crazy.
fuzzy.
Hey,
So in other words, he needs to lie back down.
You can lay back down.
Let's get back in bed.
get under the covers, son.
Man, out of there, dude.
Yeah,
He was gone.
yeah. The Lord wasn't the same after that.
Nah.
And see, back then it hit you.
Literally.
He had that, don't play with magic.
I remember Randall Cunningham said that when they played the Cowboys with Charles Haley, he said, I had to have one eye on Haley and the other eye on the field. He didn't know where Haley was coming from. Haley was so cold, man, that even when after you threw the pass, he still hit you.
Yeah.
And they said, back then they called it.
Now, that was going on.
He said he did that just to let the quarterback know he on the field.
Yeah. And I'm coming.
I'm here.
I'm here. All game. So get ready. I'm hitting you.
Like my man said on Remember the Titans, "Go make this shit real comfortable."
Make yourself real comfortable.
But you know, it's just no, the game has changed, man. It's no challenge, no rivalry. The players going against each other.
That's what I don't like about it.
When Reggie White was
That's
back in the day, Reggie White, and he went up against who was that that gave him a challenge?
Eric
Russell
Williams.
Hill? No, Eric Williams.
Big nasty.
That's who gave him the challenge.
Yeah.
Gave him the challenge.
Every
They
game.
said that they said back in the day, Reggie White, when you stand there before they called to bite the ball off, he quoted scriptures at you before they hype the ball. As soon as he see the ball get hyped, you hear other words. That's not the Bible. It's like he changed.
Get that quick.
In the beginning, God created heaven. You motherfucker!
That's the only man that I have seen throw a grown man with one arm.
Who's that?
Reggie White.
With one what?
Arm. He threw Eric Will was 300 plus pounds. And just,
But then Eric started learning the game, man.
yeah, and he started hulling him out. Yeah.
He started becoming a factor against Reggie White.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I forgot the older players, man, rookie, and the older one back in the 70s. Dickie Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He said to the one player, your mama know you out here?
No.
And knocked him flat. So old boy got back up, lined up with Dickie Jones again. Son, your mama know you out here. And dude finally, he said, sir, yes she does. And I'm about to show you what she taught me. Laid Jones out. You know, see, that's what I said. The trash talking what it used to be like.
They stopped it though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
y'all
y'all-
so sensitive
taunting.
about everything.
But the thing, it didn't get sensitive until the brothers started turning the white boy. That's what it was. And they didn't understand playground talk.
Well, like my man on Remember the Titans, the mama joke. He didn't understand the mama joke. You know, there's your mama joke. So you should have kept that line, but you sounded like you got a concussion. No, there's your mama joke. Bruh. But man, I just, you know, like you said, man, they really took the fun out of it, man. People got sensitive and soft, you know, and so now it's just entertainment. This is entertainment.
That's all it is.
And it's barely that. It's barely that. So,
It's hard for me to watch football now.
but it's amazing how the NFC East was one of the most dominating divisions this week this year.
Weak for the ass. It's been weak for a
I'm
minute.
trying to give you some type of hope.
No, it's been weak for a minute.
What's a minute? Like, all
Years.
Oh,
Years
years.
and years.
Really?
Back into right after Irvin and left.
Yeah, that's when it started sucking ass.
Yeah, that's decades.
Yes.
Okay.
But on the brighter note of that, though, I heard a commentator say that Andy Dalton is really making Dak more money.
I can see that.
Now people are actually really seeing how important Dak is to the Dallas Cowboys. And what I love about it, they say, no, his playing technique may not be a top 2 quarterback, but his leadership skills is top 1.
He got some dogs.
Yeah, he got. That's the leader of the team.
Yeah.
When Romo was quarterback, he was basically the leader, barely a leader at all. When Irvin was there, Michael Irvin was the leader of the offense. That's
Or
what
Troy.
was not Troy at all. Was not, and a lot of people are shocked about that. He was the leader of the offense. Defense, Charles Haley, Leon led them, but Haley, they fed off of him.
Yeah. That monster. Yeah.
Remember he threw that helmet at Jerry Jones?
Oh.
Oh
will be your head.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is what I don't understand, man. Why people being so hard? Because dad wanted to get the amount of money he's asking for 4 years. But people are, man, he didn't sign a $125 million contract. But here it is. When Roma went, he got his.
He got his.
Witten got his.
He got his.
Troy got his.
Mm.
Enid got his. Zeke got his.
Everyone got theirs.
Everybody got theirs except for he can't get his.
Right.
You can buy it too.
Wow. He sure is entitled to it now.
But they need
I
to
didn't
heard,
see.
but they need to heard me something else because somebody's about to be up for baseball next year.
Yeah.
The next year, the year after, and Gallup.
They can't afford to lose him.
They don't want to lose him. They got teams calling already.
Yes. They don't. They can't afford to lose him.
And that boy there,
That
he
boy
made
ice.
he made catches. And I'll let y'all know, I didn't make the cut. I tried out for quarterback.
Yeah.
I was a shot right.
Yeah.
And
They told me to stay at work.
Mm.
Yeah. I tried.
oh, they told you to stay there.
They told me to stay at work. I
Oh,
tried.
you couldn't beat the line.
Yeah.
You couldn't do
They
that.
just escorted me out.
But you just escorted.
Probably just pointed. Get him out of here.
They didn't even say that. It just. I was like, you want me to go get some towels or something?
Just point. Don't even say nothing.
And they did the line from T.I. on ATL.
Mm-hmm.
You still here?
Get your ninja behind out of here. Yeah.
Man. But yeah, man.
They play tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night against Philadelphia. And so that should be somewhat of. Philadelphia, they got issues too, though.
Man, everybody.
Because their quarterback ain't up to par. He can't stay healthy.
Nah.
Man, he got sacked.
Somebody get cut.
Should be him.
Man, it's just hard for me to watch football this year. It is. Especially with all this stuff going on. It ain't football.
It's been pretty easy for me, right?
It ain't.
I got my second team. They're doing pretty good.
Yeah, KC is my other team, so
Green Bay.
yeah, they doing good. They doing good. And it's just,
And when you have the red zone, I can watch other games. That kind of lifts the spirit up a little bit.
you don't move with it.
No.
You got you. What? Okay.
But actually, bro,
This the question. This the question. What do you have with you? By you, snack wise.
I won't do smacking that much.
Oh.
I went to now the grill going. That's a whole different story.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know they have any snacks when I'm watching red zone.
Bro, I am giving in honey bun,
Honey bun?
cookies, vanilla cream,
Oh.
almond milk.
Wait a minute. How you have all that and you don't
And then
have
you
some
have
almond milk?
Because
You got all the
So
junk
you
and all that. You don't have
but he don't
something
like the
healthy.
fake, he don't like the regular.
I don't do
What's
that.
up, Tasha?
Cause
Yeah.
you know, plus is allowed in regular milk. The USDA
I'm
allowed.
not knocking that part.
Yeah, but I understand you saying it's like going to get a Big Mac, double fries, and Diet Coke. Yeah.
You know what's the trip off there? It's where the Wendy's, man. Come in.
Pretty good.
Now, what was the trip about? The Wendy's used to have a salad bar. They come in. I like the salad bar and a Diet Coke. Oh, okay. They doing the thing. They got their good man. Come back. Like a double cheese, extra cheese, large order fries, and a Coke. I'm doing. You just the purpose. Yeah. You come out of here. I got M&M's, honey buns, oatmeal pies, Twinkies, cookies, and almond milk.
You gotta have all of them. Vanilla flavor.
You have the banana?
I haven't had that yet.
Banana, I heard it was
I should
good.
have tried it when she had it. They say it's off the chain.
It says
I haven't
good.
had it.
But it's
I've heard
really, they may have taken it off the market.
Why?
Because you really don't see it anymore. And the only way I found it, I was at my mom's house, in the Minnesota area. We
Mm.
found it in the store.
Really?
And my sister-in-law said, you know what, I'm just trying, my brother, saying that he may like it.
Mm.
And it turned out the cart was just in.
Wow.
Yeah, things off.
Wow.
Hey, y'all. We're going to go to a quick track,
I believe
and then we'll be right back.
I like it as a creamer, coffee creamer.
Go off into our old school segment real quick, and then we're going to hit up a little it hit me. It hit me. I had played Bobby Brown, every little step you take.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, New Edition train.
So what hit you?
They look.
The music.
Oh,
And then Thursday we had got paid. I was Thursday, but I played Johnny Kemp. And I just got paid. And they said Friday, but it was Thursday on us. And the kids just looking at me. Because, you know, when I entertain them, man. So I get up, I make you a little dance and all that. And it's a little girl that her mother played a lot of old school songs. And I was playing the Bobby Brown. She didn't know who that was, but she told her mother about it. Her mother knew about it. You know, so we're going to do two old school real quick. And then we're going to give Jay the time to go ahead and do a health tip. And then we're going to get ready to bounce up out of here. We got new things about to take place. What's up? What's up, Sue? All right, Norm, I see you. I see you. Let me wave back at you. So, hey, this is New Edition. If it isn't love.
you know that Kroger commercial? Yeah, love, love, love. I heard my knee off there.
Health tip from a man, Jay Rugg, what is it, health predator?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got for us, man?
We want to talk about the difference between pasture raised, cage free versus farm raised.
There you go.
Is there a difference?
That's the
Yes.
question I've been wanting to know for the longest.
Yeah.
Can you explain, please?
Yeah. Okay. So farm raised, like I'm just gonna say salmon.
Okay.
You know they have farm raised salmon
I heard, yes.
versus wild caught salmon.
That's why it's so good.
What, the
That's what you
wild?
want. You want the wood. You don't want the farm raised. You see farm raised.
You want the wild pig?
Yeah, you do. You. But
I'm
yeah,
asking.
yeah, you want the boar.
Okay.
You don't want.
There was a little girl last
You don't want
week,
Sean.
she made some jerky from wild pig.
Yes, that's
I thought, is that the reason why I started twitching?
that's the no. That's the healthier option now. Okay, believe it or not. But the thing is, like for instance, with this salmon or any other fish
That
that
sounds far away.
that's any other fish that's farm raised, they have them in these tanks on these farms, and they're feeding them. When they say farm, it's not like the red barn. It's not like that, but it's. You ever heard of catfish farm?
Yes.
It's something similar to that.
Okay.
Now, when they feed them, they aren't eating what they're supposed to be eating, which, nature provides. Fish, fish eat other fish, is that right? They're feeding fish corn. And then it's genetically modified corn, properly.
Well, we fish for corn. Some people do,
It's
right?
genetically modified, yeah. But fish are not supposed to eat corn.
Yeah, we put it on the hook back.
Yeah, they're gonna eat it because it's floating around, but they're not supposed, by evolution, they're not supposed to eat
Okay.
corn.
Corn.
They're not supposed to eat corn. On top of that, they're feeding them antibiotics and other hormones, because you can't be in that close proximity to another fish and not get sick, I guess, so to speak. So they have to keep from getting sick, they give them antibiotics. That's on the farm side.
Okay.
Wild caught, they eat what nature provides.
Is that ocean?
Yes.
Okay.
If they're
That's
supposed to
the
be,
difference.
if they're supposed to be in a creek, they're in a creek. So in other words, like for instance, beef, they have factory farm, what they call CAFOs, which is concentrated farming animal operation. That's what cows are all about. Cows, if you go to the country now, you don't see cows in the pasture anymore. You see, matter of fact, you don't even see cows anymore. They're in a grocery store, wrapped, with saran wrap.
But what about on land? Private land?
We see a lot of cows on land.
On private land, yeah, but
They're eating hay and grass out there.
But that's what you want.
Right.
You want pasture raised, cage free, and with chicken is cage free. That's where you get your nutritious meat. If you just getting regular store bought meat, your meat is not nutritious now. 1 hour.
So if they're getting the cows from, they say those type of owners, and they're selling to the market, that's still good meat though, isn't it?
Yes, they'll be independent. Yeah. They will be
So how would you know
It's
which
gonna
one
be
is
high.
which?
It should be
Be
on
labeled. It
Okay.
should say
Should be on,
farm.
should be, farm raised,
Or wild.
yeah,
some
hormone
fish.
free,
Okay.
antibiotic free, things like that. Yeah, I also need to, I just check, when I go to the grocery store, I'm in a whole other world, but I see a lot of, like chicken when they sell it, says antibiotic free, but it doesn't say hormone free. Or it says hormone free, but it doesn't say antibiotic free. You see
So
what I'm
they
saying?
give me one of the,
Again, that's farm raised. That's farm raised. And you really, I mean, it's pretty much unavoidable these days, because I mean, it's everywhere. And again, the supply and demand thing as well. You're gonna pay more for, the pasture raised, cage free, you know, all that kind of stuff. But that's the healthier option that you can do. Cause like, cows will be eating grass, which is what God made them to eat. You're getting the riboflavin, the vitamin C, you're getting the protein.
All from the grass.
You're getting all that from the grass. Versus, again, cows ain't supposed to eat corn. They're feeding cows corn, they're feeding them genetically modified corn, genetically modified wheat, genetically modified soy. And in some cases, those dairy cows, they get sick, they grind them up and put it in the feed. And y'all can do, yeah, and the cow can eat that. That's how they get E. coli.
oh,
That's exactly how E. coli comes about. They want you to think it comes from a freaking plant, which it doesn't. So if possible, y'all, if you can get
Read your
food
labels.
from that, read your labels, read your labels, please.
and
because
spend a little bit more
spend a
money.
little bit more money. It should help y'all, you know, it should help, for real. The way this world is going, especially with these vaccines that's supposed to be coming out, it's gonna be touchy. It's gonna be touchy. So please, farm raised, stay away from it, if you can.
Yeah.
If you can. You want the cage free, pasture raised, wild caught, that's your best option, for you, your health, you and your family. Period.
Well, we also gonna lean over to change gears a little bit. We lost a gospel icon this morning, passed away. Bishop Prince Allen
Really,
passed away. That's the one that sung something about the name Jesus,
Yeah.
Kirk Franklin.
really.
And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a quick tribute, and then we get ready to bounce up out of here, y'all. This is Kirk Franklin with Prince Allen.
Yeah,
Well, y'all, we'll just go out of here.
Yeah, these people put up, man.
Huh?
Oh, I was just thinking out loud. So these people put up. I'm done playing games.
I have a question. So, McConnell, that's his name, McConnell. If once election takes place, is it possible he loses his position? If it should? I'm thinking so too. The reason why I say that
Yeah,
is
but they
because,
running too, right?
I don't know his position. I mean, I know he's a.
Are you gonna be on this computer or
Speak
what are you
up.
on now?